Hey camp team, we are excited for next week. We're preparing, getting ready. Wanted to send this out to you if you were unable to make the training, just some high points. I'll try to do it as quick as I can with all the information. Try to condense an hour training into maybe like 10 minutes. So here we go. Thanks for watching and thanks for serving. So this year our theme is Camp Wanna Stay. And really it's about leadership for kids, that they can be leaders right now, they can make a difference, they can be leaders in the community, at their schools. And so the verse is 1 Timothy 4:12. Now I gotta tell you about verses for those who are serving at stations, and new for preschool this year, we have silly bands. So every time a child memorizes their verse during the day, they're gonna come up to you and ask if they can do their verse. Of course you want them to. So we'll have silly bands all around. Their teen counselors should have the majority of them. Every time they do a verse, they'll add a silly band to their arm. Each silly band counts as a point to their team. Elementary is gonna do points, preschool is not. So they will have silly bands all up their arms and they'll tally those points. Another thing about points is if you're at a station, the good news is points are free, so that's good for the budget. And so you can give points away to the team that maybe is being quiet, that's working hard. When they come in and you're doing crafts, you can say, we want to give 100 points to the red team. Let's be quiet, let's work on our verse, let's work on our craft. At the end, maybe you can earn another 100 points. Kids love points and they're free. So that's the great news. And so that's the system. Our teens are holding a card too, and they'll end that tally. They'll give it at the end of rally, and they'll tally those up to let the kids know where they are and standing in points each day. And then there's prizes and stuff like that. So use points to your advantage. If you hear about points, of course, don't give one team 100 points and another team 1,000 points. Try to keep it within reason. Ryan Torrey gives out thousands and thousands, but if you give out 1,000, you can give out 900 to the next team. So try to keep it within reason. Maybe let's not hit 1,000,000, but we'll be good. We talked about the theme. When you come in this email, there's times when you should check in. Earlier on in the week, you'll be here early. As you get to know your routine on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you might be able to 15, half an hour, whatever that might be, to figure out when you need to be here. So you'll check in with Lori. Lori will be your volunteer check-in person. She'll give you a name tag. She'll give you a schedule, which will tell you where you need to be and all the details of the day. Each day is different. We have a different schedule for each day, so you want to pick that up and make sure you have that. And then you're going to go into the volunteer lounge, which is our family room for here at church. You can put your purse in there. We've got coffee, water, snacks, and that will be kind of like where you get your t-shirt and just hang out for a little bit if you need to, if you're waiting for something to start. You'll notice that if you're assigned to a station, we're asking you to be here at 9:30. Now, stations don't start till 10, and we do 3 25-minute rotations at those stations. So if you need to leave a little bit early, you can do that. But we are asking you to try to get here early, at least to experience the rally. The rally time is incredible. Worship and God's Word. Also, if you see some kids running around, which they tend to do, you can help redirect them back into their groups and help the teens really be hands and feet inside the rally time, because it is a big area. So we really want you to experience rally, though, first and foremost. It is incredible. Wish I could do that all year in that kind of environment. So went over the silly bands, went over check-in. You will receive a final email assignment on Monday. And here's why we're waiting, because we run the sign-up table one more Sunday. This Sunday we'll have people signing up. And so some people put wherever needed. Some people really want to be in a specific spot. So we wait to see that last person that signs up, and then we'll send out an email Monday morning to let you know where you are assigned, and then just follow the directions for when you check in and when that starts. Setup. We have a setup day on Monday. So if you're available even an hour or two on Monday, anytime from 9 to 3, we are eating around noon. We'll have some pizza for you. So let us know if you can come, if the kiddos are coming. We can open up the kids' weight rooms and they can play and hang out while you're filling up balloons or whatever you might be doing. But let us know if you can help us at least for an hour or so on Monday. We'll be here from 9 to 3 setting up. And it's good to see the areas. Like if you've never served before, it's good for you to come and say, oh, here's where craft is, here's where story time is, here's where the inflatables are set up, here's where registration is. So if you want to experience that or just pop in even and just pray over the area, that'd be great too. We're here all day Monday. Emergencies. We do have a nurse in the Connection Center, and so each day the nurse will be there. The nurse will hold the walkie-talkie. At each station there will also be a walkie-talkie. All of the leaders will have a walkie-talkie as well, and so we'll be on that. If there's an emergency, a child is dehydrated, can't stand, needs the nurse to come out, or if there's something extreme, do not move the child. Let the nurse come to you. Call on the walkie-talkie and the nurse will come to you. Bee stings, needs ibuprofen, just kind of some minor things, minor scrapes, needs a Band-Aid. Teens, you can use your teens at those stations to walk the child into the nurse at the Connection Center to get an ice pack, things like that. That's fine. But if it's an extreme emergency, child stays with you, you stay with the child. I need an adult with the child, and the nurse will come out to you. Again, everybody has walkie-talkies in case of emergency as well. I went over the point system. Registration, the main doors will open at 8:30. We're asking you to be there at 8 o'clock to prep some of the registration items, but families will begin the check-in process at 8:30. Now they can't go to their rooms till 9 o'clock, so the MCS hallway or the kids' way classrooms, they won't be able to go into those and be dropped off till 9 o'clock. So in the foyer we have a photo booth, we have some crafts, we have some things that families can work on while they're waiting from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So if a family says, I'm in a hurry and I need to drop my kid off, they have to wait till 9 o'clock and physically walk them up and drop them off in the classroom for their safety, and just remind them that program starts at 9, and for the child's safety, the parent needs to drop them off and pick them up. So I wanted to show you, if you're not familiar and you're in a preschool classroom, this is our check-in process. Each child will get a tag. It will say what area they're in. This is a Sunday morning one. And then it'll give the parent's name and info. If they have an allergy, it'll also list an allergy here. And then this is what the parent takes with them to pick their child up. Our teachers match these. So you're going to pull the tag off the child, and you're going to match them, and you're going to keep them. So we know they've been picked up. The parent who had the pickup tag gave that to us, or the grandparent, and we have it, and we're going to keep it and hold on to it. As we clean up for that day, we'll just throw those away. So if they have an allergy at registration as well, we also have these allergy alerts. Because it's so hard to take notice sometime of that little writing, this will let you know, especially with our little kids, that they have an allergy, and then as a teacher you can look at it and go, bee sting, or milk, or whatever their allergy is. You'll know what their allergy is, and you'll be able, this will help you flag their allergy. Also at registration, each age and each team, each grade, will get a wristband, and those colors are listed for you at registration. Miss Jen is going to be the leader there, so she'll go over all that stuff when you get there in the morning. I think that's it for registration. Smile, have a good time. I know it's crazy that first day, but once everybody's in the system, it usually goes pretty smooth thereafter. So we're definitely praying for our frontline registration. Let's see, rallies. Your rally for preschool is in Garver Hall. It was in Davis Chapel. We just got moved a little bit, but that's okay. It's in Garver Hall. So your biggest transition to see Kingdom Kids, if you're in preschool, is going to be getting these kiddos on the rings. You'll have schedules in your room, and then they're going to hold on to each little ring. You're going to make sure everybody has a ring, and you're going to head up to Garver Hall for worship and for the message. So Kingdom Kids will have their program each day for you. Then you're going to transition back to your room. That's where your craft and your snack and the story will kind of be retold in that room. There are bathroom breaks in your schedule as well. Everyone should be potty trained. If they are not, please let me or another leader know so we can let the parents know we're really not equipped for diapers down in the MCS halls. Everyone needs to be potty trained. Of course, there might be accidents, and we have extra clothes for that. So your rooms will have walkie-talkies as well. Please page us if you need any help or assistance, and we would be glad to help you teach your class. I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Closing rally the last day is for families, and so we're inviting families the last day. It's at 11:30, I believe. You'll have that on your schedule, but families are invited. Preschool, you will transition down with us. So we're going to do one big closing rally. Preschool, we're going to do elementary, and we're going to invite parents. Nissan's going to close us out with a final word about being a leader. We'll do a couple of little songs, have a highlight video for parents to see, and then we'll close camp. Everyone will go back to their classrooms. They must go back to their classrooms to check out, and then parents can take them for the last day. So we're grateful for everything you guys do. Thank you so much. I know some of you guys have taken vacation time. I know some of you guys have made commitments and then, rescheduled some things for us to serve. And we're really grateful. There are 150 kids already pre-registered for camp, and they are still coming in. So if you see anything on social media that I post, please share it. We'd love to reach as many kids as we possibly can to have happy campers. I don't know, is that backwards? I'm really grateful for you guys. Please prepare your hearts, pray for camp. 1 Timothy 4:12. These kids are not too young to be leaders. We need them. We need to raise up new leaders for the church so that more people can be saved and know about Jesus. Have a great weekend. Please be praying for camp. Thank you guys so much.